What's up today, guys? Today we're going to be messing with my KT250. So while working with the F7 I noticed out of the corner of my eye that's my Speedo cable down here was hanging out. So I went ahead and I bought one. So I bought it off eBay, and I didn't realize it actually came from vintage Kawasaki till I got it. That's fine. I like them. I bought a lot of parts from them for my KD and my G5. So I'm making a bunch of noise shoving it in my pocket, paperwork. So let's go ahead and put it on. I've actually never, I have messed with this. I took this cable off for when I raced it in a Grand Prix. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so now we're recording. For some reason it was acting a little goofy. I do need to get some rubbers, pads for this Speedo cable in here. I don't really need the Speedo cable because, well, to be honest, it's a trials bike and generally you don't care about this, but I had it just for the giggles of it, the fun. Oh shoot. Well, that would probably explain what's going on here. My cable end just completely broke. Granted, that's all pot metal. We could make that work, right? No, I'm not even gonna mess with that. So yeah, it broke off into 3 pieces here. So let's make a comparison here of what our cables look like. Pull it out. Put the new one versus the old one next to my banjo washer. All right, so the cable, you guys can't see it yet, but you will here in a second. Excuse the mess. The new cable's a little bit shorter than the old one. I'm not sure why, but we'll see how it fits up here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slip this in here. The new one does have an O-ring, which I like. The old one didn't. I'm going to snug this one up, and it should fit. It's a little tighter. Granted, my cable, yeah, I think that'll work. Make sure. I'm going to get this all nice and snugged up here. Then I'm going to put a little bit of what do I got? Let's go see what kind of chemicals I got. I could put in here to lube it up before we start. I have a can of chain and cable grease, because this is a cable. I could use graphite. I think that's what people usually use. Let that kind of soak in there a little bit. Move the cable a little bit, see if it'll go down. Work some in. I don't need a whole lot, just enough to seems to work the best. I don't have much left in this can. I have a new can. I just don't want to being stingy. Okay. All right, let's see if we can find. There we go. Slip that up. Looks like it's gonna work. Looks like it's just the right length. It's a tight bend on it though. Very tight bend. And it looks like we're in. Gonna have to make sure that's lubed quite often, just because it's a tight radius. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll tap the camera real quick. Yeah, there you go. That's kind of tight radius. I wish it was a little bit longer, but it's kind of what we got. So let's take her out, and it'll be tomorrow. But we'll take it out tomorrow and mess around with it a little. Low on battery today, but we'll get a little bit out. First start of the year. Flip it to on. Put the choke on. How many kicks will it take? Man, do I get my helmet tight? Smell gas, so it's a little flowing probably. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's try this again. I got 53 seconds into it last time and didn't realize the camera died, so here we go. unfortunately, I realized that the Speedo cable wasn't working at all, so I'm gonna have to look into that. But now that I got the bike all warmed up, I'm gonna give it an oil change, and that's where I'll leave you guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.